What's good, Brotherhood Pod? It's C-Falls here, bringing you a special episode. During the season, we want to give you a little insight to how me and Leak and the other guys live off the court. Obviously, you guys get a lot of what we do on the court and what it's like to be a Duke basketball player and throughout the games. But we just want to provide y'all with more insight onto what goes on off the court. So let's get right into it. League, walk us through a game, a typical day for you for practice though. So like walk us through like a normal Tuesday.
Normal Tuesday. Normal Tuesday, I got two classes. So first, I got to start off with breakfast.
Yeah.
We all be in breakfast at the same time. I get to breakfast around like 9:30. I got class back to back 10, 11:45. We show up a little early before practice, like an hour. We have like getting tape, stretching out before practice, like an hour before practice. And then however long practice could be, sometimes it could be an hour and a half, an hour, almost 2 hours. So I have a little practice area.
How many hours a day do you think you spend on like basketball related activities? I think for me, I feel like for us, I can speak on this part. It's like a good chunk of our day. Obviously, like I feel like class is the morning like 10 to 1 type ish.
Mhm.
Eight to 1, depending on whose schedule we talking about. And then practice is like two. It's like 2 for 6, like with the like pre-practice work.
Yeah.
Like you got to get there early to stretch and tape, and then after practice, you got to get your recovery, cold tub, things like that. So I think it's like a 2 to 6 window in which we have like basketball related activities, and then when you got to get then after that, food, nutrition, all of
Treatments.
that. What's your? I mean, talk a little more about treatments. Like, what's your routine for your recovery?
Yeah, I feel like I spent a lot of time with treatments. Obviously, just like from the injury last year and just kind of a little slow start beginning of the season, just with the little injury still. So I feel like treatments for me this year has been incredible, and I spent a lot more time in treatments. Before practice, after practice, cold tubbing, rolling out, getting ready. I feel like treatments have came up a big part into my daily schedule for this year. So I would say treatments.
Yeah, for me, I think it's a lot of different ways you could influence, like have the recovery aspect. It's just ways to look at it. For me, obviously cold tub, like the cold therapy in the morning. We done it as a team a couple of times.
Man.
Like just cold tub outside, just to put your body in an environment that hasn't been in shock. Like I do that a lot. And then obviously after practice, you do the cold tub, just like because you muscle sore, leg sore, just to get your legs back. And then when I come back here, obviously we stay at this beautiful building that we're in, the Novice, with all the guys.
Yeah.
And I think another aspect of recovery is just like to hang out with your friends, hang out with your teammates, because we don't get this time back. And just to just talk about the day, talk about what's coming up, talk about what happened, and that's how you kind of gain the chemistry and all get on the same page. So I feel like that's pretty much it. Walk us through like a typical home game. We play at 6:30 on a Saturday.
I'm gonna say we play at 7. We
7.
always play like 7.
Yeah.
So home game usually. I don't know if I'm gonna have a class, on a home game. So we'll have the shoot around.
What time you wake up?
I always wake up at like 9, like right before breakfast. So like 9. So I have breakfast. If I have class, I go to that class. If not, I'm going back. Getting in my boots, getting ready. My boots. Been in the boots for about 40 minutes or something, 30, 40 minutes. Take a nap, or go to a pregame meal, which would be like 2:30. Before, and then we'll have shoot around, walk through, and then I'll come back, take a nap. It could be like a 30-minute nap, 40-minute nap. Take a quick nap, shower, put my clothes on, and then come back for the game and get ready. Just listen to music.
Facts. For me, if we play on say we play on a Tuesday, I'm gonna wake up at like 8 probably. Me and my boy Jack Scott, we're gonna go get the cold tub, cold therapy in outside, and then I'm gonna go to breakfast around right after that. So like probably like 8:45. Then I just I like to take my time in the morning or whatever. Um, then I go to breakfast, go to class from 10 to 1, and then we probably have shoot around at like 2. So I probably
Mhm.
just chill, come back here to the novice, or go to the gym, and then after shoot around, obviously we got a wonderful Salmon V, the best food
Yeah,
you
shout
could
out Sam
have
V.
possible for pregame. And then I come back probably like 5. What time you like 5 for the
Yeah,
game?
right.
So
Yeah, we get there a little early for the game too.
it's kind of like game days. Like it would seem to be more chill, but sometimes it just like back to back to back. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it feels
saying?
like
For
the
like all the
schedule's a little
prep.
crammed up, but
Yeah,
we still find a little space to like just
yeah. You
settle
gotta
down.
sneak.
Yeah,
You gotta sneak in the 30 to an hour minute
yeah,
nap.
for
Like
sure.
we played at 9. The nap was crazy.
Oh,
I napped.
the pig
I
game.
napped for like 2 hours. I was
Yeah,
good.
the
You
pig
know
game.
what I'm saying?
That was a lot of
It
free
was late.
time.
It was a late start, but the
Hmm.
nap was definitely crucial.
Like I took a
Um,
long nap too.
how early do you have to get up on travel days or game days? What's your routine like on ACC road trips?
Uh, so like for travel days, usually we'll have breakfast. It depends what time our game is.
Yeah, I think the biggest part is it depends on what time the game is,
Yeah,
because we played at 12, we played at 2,
them
we
12
played at
games on the
7, we
them
played
12
at
games on the road is
9.
is it's crazy
Yeah,
because you waking up 7 in the morning. We have like walkthrough and then breakfast like right at 8. Um, then I mean we don't even get to shoot around on what I'm saying. You don't get to shoot around. The 12 o'clock games on like away, so go backpack and then going straight to the gym. But when you have games like 7 and 9, you have more time. So I kind of had the similar schedule, but now we're not in class, so it's like more time to like listen to music, more treatments, taking a longer nap, obviously, because we got more time. So it depends what time the schedule is or what time the game is on the way.
yeah. I would like the travel days. I could walk you through that. It's kind of like I think it's kind of it's like in and out. So like if we play, say we play like we play where we just come from, Pitt.
Hit.
If we play Pitt tomorrow, like today will be like 12 o'clock we'll have practice. You get your pre practice, same routine for practice. Then after that you would do your cold tub, and then we like obviously you bring your bag and stuff to the gym. So like after that we eat, we get on the plane, we land in Pitt, we unload the plane. All of that takes a lot, like kind of a long time. So
Hmm.
you do all of that. You get to the hotel. Usually they got food waiting for us. So you get food, and then we go right into a meeting where we discuss film. Like we do meetings every night basically, watching like the keys to the game and what we got to execute on
Yeah.
the other team, and then after that we kind of kick it for a little bit
Hmm.
and then we go to sleep, and then the next day will be the same. It'll be the same like routine depending on what time the game is. If we play at 12, then we would shoot around. It would change from like going to watch film to shoot around at the gym the night before. But if we play at 3 or 4, like later in the day, we could go early in the morning
Hmm.
and shoot around. So I mean, all depends. The day all depends on what time you play. Um, so let's talk. Let's bring it back to Durham. I think Durham is one of the most underrated places to live. I feel like it's definitely growing on me. So, I
Yeah.
mean, I've been here for like 3 years, so it's like kind of like feel like home.
Hmm.
What's your favorite spots to chill at in Durham?
Favorite spots to chill at?
I mean, definitely here at the Novus.
I'm
I
about
mean,
to
this
say,
is the best.
I
It's
feel
the
like
best
the
spot you
Novus.
could possibly be
Yeah,
with.
we got a couple guys here too, so I feel
Yeah,
like
everybody
yeah.
here. The vibes are here.
Hmm.
Actually, it's probably the only place we chill at. To be for
To be
real.
honest, here and I would just say like if we're on campus, like the Woo,
Yeah,
the food court,
yeah, Commons,
Commons.
food court. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what's your favorite spots to eat in Durham?
Favorite spots to eat?
I would say for me, it's definitely the ginger soy at the Woo. Like, it's hard to pass that up.
Yeah, that's up there. Craft from the Woo is up there. Um,
Outside of that, I eat at the Foster's Market a lot. Almost like every off day, I eat there.
you be
I
there.
eat breakfast
You
there.
do be there.
Uh,
I don't know.
where's the
I be trying a lot of little mezcalitos. I be trying
Yeah,
a lot of little
Mescalitos is
different
fire.
little spots.
What else fire?
Jujus.
Actun is how
Oh
you say
yeah,
it. That's
Actun.
fire.
Yeah, Jujus.
Juju's is fire.
Um,
It's underrated. Durham is underrated. I feel like
they
it's
got
growing
they
too.
got some spots that's underrated. People don't really talk about a lot.
Yeah. We all live here at the Novus. Obviously, we just talked about chilling here at the Novus. Let's talk about like what do you like about it?
I mean, the first thing that got my attention was just like seeing the building, and then you being in Durham. I mean, obviously, I was in Durham the whole last year. Just seeing the building and finally, like, finished built. It doesn't look like it's a building that's in Durham. Like, it obviously sticks out. It's
Yeah.
one of the tallest buildings here, and just like looking around, it just feels like when you're in the building, it feels like
Yeah.
the whole city is just surrounding the whole building. So
Yeah.
we'll say that.
For me, I don't think it's a better spot a student athlete at college could live. To be honest, I think we're blessed to have opportunity to live here. But what stands out to me, obviously, like you said, it's not even like a spot that you would even think it would be in
Yeah.
Durham. Like, it definitely stands out. But I think Durham is growing this beautiful, beautiful place. But I think what really does it for me is the different amenities that they have
Yeah.
here. As far as like, if we were to, like when we have our team over, like we could switch it. I remember we watched. We got an outside like screen, like a movie screen, like during the summer where you could go out there and watch games. And we used to be out there watching college football games. Like
When it was warm
it just,
outside.
yeah, it just provides us. It just provides us with like access to
Different
to
things,
memories that like you just like you're not gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? Like to have a like something like that, like you just want to get there and nowhere else. So I think that's the biggest thing for me.
I feel like it's good too because we
yeah.
be so together all the time with like basketball, and then we got classes together. So I feel like when we come back here, it's just like an escape room. Like
Yeah,
we play the video games, or we're upstairs on the floor, top floor.
yeah. It's a nice escape with
so
like
we're
just
always-
different outlets
yeah.
for us to get our mind off of. It almost makes you feel like you're not in Durham for real. Like
Yeah.
so, it just makes you feel, and it's got like a homey vibe. But yeah, man, I couldn't ask for a better spot to stay in. Then also we got like the little, I don't know if you tried it, but like at the bottom floor they got like the spin class. I've been in like 2 spin classes.
Yeah.
Those are tough. Well, it's called Revel. It's a spin class. I definitely was going in there with just like I was going in there for like like a switch up, and I wasn't expecting it to be like as tough as it was. Like I'm like the people that go there consistently are actually dogs because like it's basically the assault bike, but you're doing it for like an hour,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and like you like adjust the
See,
the strength, like the resistance.
Yeah.
The resistance on the bike. And it's vibes. They got the music playing, and you like
I
kind of
can hear
going
the
to
music.
the
I
music.
be hearing the music.
If they got the good like, if you got a good playlist of tunes, like it's definitely a vibe. So we definitely got to
We gotta do the whole team to do that.
Yeah, the
Gotta get
whole
those
team
team.
in there after the season or something. But yeah,
that would be crazy.
and then solid core. I haven't been to solid core, but I'm definitely gonna try. I think it's a new spot coming downstairs called Dose. I might not. They got the yoga. They got like stuff like that.
I
think
gotta try that out.
I'm
I don't know
definitely
about
gonna
the
try
solid
that.
core. I'll leave you with that. You can have
The
that.
health and wellness. Got to have that health and wellness, man, to be your best self. What surprised you the most about living in Durham compared to where you grew up, and what did you expect before coming to Duke?
What surprised me the most?
It's probably different, way different from you.
What surprised me the most? I would just say like, I mean, obviously we talked about being in the novice, how it looks different from all the other buildings down here. But just obviously living on my own since I've been in college, and then just this year in particular feels like the most like independent as living by myself. I feel like I don't know, the novice just provides the more like grown up, like an adult type feeling, like living area. So, but you said what did I expect or something before coming here?
What was you surprised most about living in Durham, but compared to where you grew up?
Where I grew up, I mean, in Virginia, where I grew up, it's a small town, Culver. It's not really much there, just a lot of land. So here is more like highway and more roads. I would just say it's a little similar. Like some spots where I be driving, I feel like I picture back home, but I would just say here it's a lot more busier than where I'm from.
Yeah, for me, I grew up in Harrisburg, North Carolina, which is like north of Charlotte, and it's not like I mean, it's so close to like Charlotte and Concord. It's a lot going on, but it's not. It's like its own city itself. Um, but for me, I do like the point you're saying. Like for me, it's different living by yourself,
Hmm.
and like being independent and like I think that Durham, compared to where I live at, Durham is more like a city
Yeah,
vibe. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like Durham itself compared to like Harrisburg and Durham, Durham is like more of a city vibe. It's actively growing.
Hmm. It's
Um,
like the college town kind of like.
yeah, and then I think what surprised me the most is like the underrated food spots. I would
Yeah,
say. I think there's a lot of good places, and then obviously we got like it's not like you got the baseball team. Like it's kind of like a little like real mini city that's actually growing. So.
hmm
Uh, I think that yeah, I would say that surprised me the most is just like how much of a city it actually is. Like it's
yeah.
kind of put
I would say
together.
that too.
Let's switch this over to balancing academics and basketball, but we're gonna switch it over to basketball and academics. How do you manage this class study and exams when the season in the full swing?
Uh,
Any hacks or support systems to help?
yeah. I would say our hacks is obviously our academic advisor Monty. I feel like he
Yeah,
helps us a lot, especially with just traveling. During the season, away games, we're gone a lot. Or even if we're here, it feels like we're away from school sometimes. It feels like even though we're still going to class or we're meeting with our academic advisors and professors, it still feels like we're not like always around like the academic part. But
hmm
I feel like our staff and everybody does an incredible job of just helping us. The support system with the academics, just making sure we're all on the same page, nobody's behind. And I feel like the professors here they all want the best for us and they all help us with the
yeah,
work and the missing class and all that stuff. So I feel like everybody does a huge role in their part in just helping us throughout the
yeah.
season
I
with
would
that.
say I think it's very challenging considering like the like how we like so locked into basketball
Hmm.
and like how much we gotta like how much our attention is on basketball. But like you said, Monty, he does a phenomenal job of like even just sending us reminders
Monty.
like, "Yo, make sure y'all like stay locked in on this class. Y'all got this coming
Hmm.
up," which is very
Yeah.
like necessary for us
Especially our schedules.
because
It's
it's
crazy.
easy to forget because you're just traveling every
Yeah.
day. You got what I'm saying, we adjusting to
Hmm.
the mold like
Yeah.
the season and what's going on, what's working good, what's not working good, and I mean all of your chips are in on basketball, and sometimes it's hard to like balance both. But like with Monty, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge on staying on top of schoolwork during conference play, especially on back-to-back games and long road trips?
Yeah. Oh,
I think for me, I think it's like the missing class part would be like the thing that kind of like the class environment is different than like just being like online. I
hmm
feel like
yeah.
you just like you get more familiar with what's going on in the class when you actually in there,
Yeah.
you hear them talk. So I would say that, and then I mean the biggest challenge is like getting like basically we got to get our work done either before or we're gonna have to like catch up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
hmm
it's not like during you have a lot of
Yeah.
time.
And it's hard to do both
And
or
yeah, it's
to
hard. It's really
clean,
hard to do both.
got
So
treatments, all that.
the biggest challenge is just making sure like picking the spots where you have a lot of time to where you could get ahead. But I think that the guy's doing a real good job of
Hmm.
maintaining that and figuring that out. Nutrition, health, and body maintenance. What does a typical meal look like for you during the season? Pre-practice, fuel, post-game recovery.
Um,
I think again. I mean, you could speak on this,
mhm.
but I haven't been nowhere else. You've been at Syracuse. I think we're extremely blessed with the opportunity to like we don't really have to worry about this. We like have a lot of meals provided with us
Yeah.
between people having food points at the Woo. Sam and V cook us breakfast almost every morning, and then post practice meal, post game meals. We already have
Yeah.
food waiting
It's
on us.
always good
So
food. Yeah.
I think that what makes Duke really special is like how they have the resources around you in order for you to stay focused on what you got to do
Mm.
on the basketball. So nutrition and stuff like that. It's not necessarily like we even had to put a whole lot of thought into that.
Yeah. We really don't. We really
We
don't.
just eat literally what they give us,
Yeah.
and they make sure like we're not, what
To
I'm
make sure
saying?
we fed
We make
everything.
sure like you're not gonna be hungry.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that even really
That's
is,
probably like
is a
the
lot. I mean, obviously you're gonna get your Chipotle and
Yeah,
stuff like that on the
you
side.
still gonna
But
have like your little sneaky foods and stuff,
yeah,
the little. But I feel
yeah,
like if anything, that's probably one of the things like in our schedule, where like we don't have to like worry about or like throughout the day you're like, oh, how am I going? What am I going to eat? Because I
yeah,
feel like our staff and everybody does a good job with that. Like it's always a meal ready before we do something or it's right after. So
yeah.
they do really good with that.
You got any go-to routine to keep your body and mind feeling fresh? For me, like I said, we carry this big old cold tub everywhere,
Hmm.
and they fill it up with ice. And me and Jack, we kind of like we just go get in. You just go to your, you just get in. It's like ice cold outside. Um, Surprisingly, I did it when it was snow outside one time. I didn't do it when it was snowing, but because I was sick. But I did it one time when it was snow
Yeah.
outside. I think it really challenges like your mental. It just puts you in
Hmm.
a different environment, and it gives you that like dopamine for the
Yeah.
day, get you going for the day. And then I also like when I wake up and before I go to sleep, I meditate to get my mind in the right mind space for like to wind down or to get ready for the day. So you got any routines that you do?
I would say the cold tub, especially this year. I've took an incredible jump with that. Just I mean, obviously, he was on the team last year. You can tell how many times I was in the cold tub
Yeah.
throughout the season. I feel like I was in the cold tub during the summer, this summer, than I was in the cold tub more this summer than I was the whole last season. So I feel like the cold tub, and then I would also just say like me with like music and stuff like
Hmm.
just trying to find different things to like escape or whatever. So I was just like music or a video game to take my mind off of like like basketball from being on basketball 24/7 or class or school, just something outside of that, just like watch a movie or listen to music, I would say.
Yeah, and staying on that side, on the mental side, with the spotlight and at Duke, fans media expectations. How do you handle mental side, of the season, especially during the tough stretches?
I would just say, I mean, I've been in college for like 4 years now, so just knowing that it has its pros and cons. Obviously, you're gonna have your ups and downs. So just when those times happen, I don't try to fight it. Just take your chin on and just whatever happens happens. But just knowing that
Yeah.
you're always gonna have the people, your support system, your family. I mean, our staff is always there with us. Our teammates. So just saying, don't try to
Hmm.
fight any of those feelings. Just embrace it all.
Yeah. For me, mental side, obviously, I feel like it just goes into. I feel like the biggest thing for me would be. I mean, obviously, I meditate and do all of that, but like just hanging out and buying into like what we got going
Yeah.
on, because at the end of the day, like it's just like it's going like coach gonna prepare us. Everybody gonna do their job, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be us on the court. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, so I think that the biggest thing for us is just with that. I just think that I feel like when I'm with y'all and we talking and like we talking about like either games,
Yeah.
past games and stuff like that. That helps me stay like the mental side. I don't really pay attention to um, a whole lot of media, to be honest, because it's just so up and down. Like
Hmm.
one day is this
Yeah.
and one day is that. So it's like when you win, you know what I'm saying, you the man. When you lose, you know what I'm saying. So it's
Yeah.
like it's just not even worth even riding that roller coaster.
But just like
Um,
I feel like just like what you said, just how we always talk and we always together. Like I feel like that process and like us buying into each other just helps us reach our own,
yeah,
our all of our individual goals and our team goals for like what we want for the season.
yeah,
Feels like it makes that process way easier when we all buy into that.
yeah. How would you say you stay motivated through a long grind of the season from non-conference to March? Um, I mean, definitely, it's definitely like just a grind, like just a constant like games practice. Um, I mean, how I stay motivated. I mean, I think it's based off my past experiences. I just feel like that this team, or even last year team, or the year before that when I was here, like you never get this time back. Um, we like create memories that we're gonna remember
Hmm.
forever, and like in a few months, like we just all would never be together ever again in the same spot like this. So just not taking that for granted is a way for me to stay motivated and throughout. throughout the whole season?
I say, just like what you say. I mean, I feel like last year was obviously my longest season in college basketball, and I feel like it was the quickest. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I didn't really. I definitely enjoyed the moment, but I feel like I didn't take full like I didn't live in the moment the whole time, and I feel like, especially like the March Madness tournament, the whole process was so quick. I feel like
Yeah.
it was probably like it felt like it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah, facts.
But obviously it was like the funnest part of my life. It was incredible just going to different places, playing good teams, coming up with them crazy wins. And then, we're all back in the hotel just chilling, vibing. So I would say like, and for me with the injury on my shoulder last year, just being out. So just coming into this year, just, I've seen a lot, just not taking anything for granted. Being a senior too, just want to live in the moment, enjoy that, and just, don't feel like I left anything or feel like once I, graduate and stuff, feel like, oh, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have enjoyed this moment more when we was playing against, Texas or this game or Tennessee when we played them. I feel like that was my spark for the season.
Yeah, and back to you mentioning like hitting on you mentioning living in the moment. Um, like I said, like I feel like I can't speak on any other school, but like
Hmm.
I feel like from what I've heard, like we so blessed to like Duke tries to like they put people in place to help us,
Yeah.
reach our best self. So and one person in particular that I want to talk about is Russ. Russ Ranch is he's basically the mental coach that comes in, and we he makes us he started us doing the cold tub therapy, but then he comes in and he talks to us about like just the mental struggles of athletes of like at high levels of the media, just athletes in
Hmm.
general of how to deal with that. Just to know that like obviously like it's not all like happy and it's not
Yeah.
all like you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Everybody has their own like everybody wants to
Yeah.
it's like some selfishness in there to where like everybody wants to get what they want to get out of it, but then how do you like flip that to get the most out of it
Yeah.
if you're not what I'm saying in the
Hmm.
position that you want to be, you know what I'm saying, and how do you keep building. So I think Russ, he teaches us about like how to control the controllable, the 98% and how just to like
Thinking outside the
the
box.
98% is basically doing everything around, focusing on everything else, but like actually like shooting the ball, scoring. Like basically, it's like if I'm really locked in into doing the 98%, I'm like I'm in my gap when the ball moves. I'm moving. Like just the key details
Yeah.
that you go over in practice, that you drill on every day, is focusing on those details to the point where like you so locked in on those when you're not even thinking about anything else.
Hmm.
And not only does that help the team, that helps you individually. And obviously, if the team wins, everybody else wins.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main point that like is really I think it's really good that we have somebody like
Yeah.
that we are able to talk to,
Hmm.
and he's able to like because I don't feel like that's something that people really talked about before, of that side of things of basketball. Like everybody, like it's not you're not weird for wanting
Yeah.
to be the best player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you wanted to go to the NBA, or you wanted to have more shots, more time.
Hmm.
So just like addressing that elephant in the room definitely help everybody, become their best self.
Yeah. I agree.
And to stay mentally locked in. And the last thing we got is team life and culture. What's the team dynamic like off the court?
Off the court.
I would say, I mean, we hang out all the time. Obviously, the Woo Commons is a common spot that we have dinner at. And then we just with each other. We just with each other all the time, literally. So it's like
I feel like
we joke, we play. I mean, it's regular.
I feel like
It's almost like It's like kids. Like
every week we do something like if it's my apartment, your apartment, if it's somewhere on campus, we're getting food. But I feel like we do a good job of like spending time like without the whole team. Watching a game, we're playing 2K tournament, y'all be playing Madden, college football, or watching, college basketball. We're watching NBA game, or when we was watching the football playoffs and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I feel like we do a good job of just balancing like different things out. Just, like where we're all doing stuff, but we're not. It's not basketball sometimes, but we're all still together, or we're all still having a good time, and we're all like goofing around and stuff. But then I feel like it's good because when we get back to like practice or we're in the locker room, we can have those type of moments. But when we get on the court, we're all back on the same page. We're all locked in. We're all focused. But then we're off the court. We're all different. We're all our own selves. And I feel like that's what makes our team special.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, like we with each other so much, like we kind of just know each other. Like what people like, we bond over different things. I think football is one of the big ones. Whether it's the Super Bowl, college football, and obviously college basketball games, we get together, watch those. Um, yeah, but we're with each other constantly, which helps us on and off the court. I mean, it helps us build relationships
Yeah.
that we last forever. And then obviously, like on the court, I mean, it just helps us, chemistry. Like I know Freak can, Caleb, like let's get it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he got my back.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's question is any fun traditions or rituals the team has during the season? The common theme is the commons. I would feel like
When we go out to when we go to eat at the food court.
they got great eats.
Yeah, we was doing that during towards the end of the summer. We was going like once a week.
Yeah,
We was going once a week.
we go all the time.
Yeah, I would just say that.
And I think, we got 2K players, we got Madden players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's different
It's
lanes.
a divide.
Me
Yeah,
and DH be matching up on Madden. Seabass more 2K type guy. Bash. But yeah, it's different, man. We live in a dream. We having fun. More memories, more good times to come.
yeah, definitely.
Got practice. About to go lock in, get prepared. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Maliq, appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Duke bigger than ESPN. We out.